Hey everyone, it's Megan here from Meghan Makes Do, and today I'm going to show you how to front post double crochet and back post double crochet. Here you can see that I have both front post and back post double crochets. It kind of makes a little ribbed look to it. These stitches are reversible, so they will look the same on either side. For this tutorial, I'm using We Crochet's Comfy Worsted Weight in the color Seafoam. This is a great worsted weight cotton yarn, as well as a G4¼ millimeter crochet hook from Boy. This stitch is great with a number of different yarns and crochet hooks. Okay, so I'm starting with a basic row of regular double crochet stitches to start, and then I've chained 2 when I turned my piece. And now I can show you how to do the front post and back post double crochet. So I'm going to start with just a regular double crochet in the first stitch to set us up. And now, instead of working into the top of the stitches like we normally do, normally you're going to stick your hook right here. For front post and back post double crochet, we're going to be going around the post of the stitch. So see this, how it makes like a long line? We're going around that. So for front post double crochet, we're going to insert our hook from front to back, going behind the post to bring it forward to the front. And then we're just going to finish out our regular double crochet as normal. But see how we've moved the post forward? We're making that texture, we're bringing it to the front. For back post double crochet, we insert our hook from the back across the post and then back to the back again. So here you can see the post is laying behind my hook. So my hook's laying across the post when we do back post. And then I'm going to draw my yarn through and finish out my double crochet. So you're working the stitch the same, you're just changing where you're placing your hook. So I'm going to go back and forth, just alternating between front post and back post double crochet. And you'll start to see that the posts are going to be moving back and forth, back and forth. So with back post double crochet like this, we're pushing the post to the back. With front post double crochet, we're pulling it forward to the front. So again, instead of working into the top of the stitches, we're going to work around the post of the double crochets. And what this does is makes a really nice texture to your pieces, and these stitches can be used in multiple of different ways to make lots of different textures. So what I'm doing here is more of like a ribbing look to it. It's going to kind of look like crocheted ribbing. So here's my back post double crochet. I'm going to do one more front post double crochet. And then for this sample, I'm going to finish out working a regular double crochet into the top of the stitch for my last stitch. So here you can see my front post and back post stitches. You're starting to see the texture show up. It is reversible, but I'm going to show you. So when we turn, I'm going to chain 2 and turn. The chain 2 again does not count as a stitch. I'll start with my regular double crochet for the first stitch. Now, if you look, my last stitch I worked was a front post double crochet, but when I turn, it looks like a back post double crochet. So that's what I'm going to work around this post to keep that pattern going. So now I'm pushing that post to the back, which is really the front, right? And my next stitch looks like a front post, so I'm going to work it as a front post. So you will be doing the opposite that you did before when you turn in order to keep that same texture on that same side. So if I want all those front post stitches to be in a straight line, then I'm going to have to alternate each row what I'm working. Does that make sense? So I'm working a back post double crochet when it looks like a back post double crochet and a front post double crochet when it looks like a front post double crochet to me, no matter which side I'm on. So here again, front post double crochet and then back post double crochet. So it's actually a pretty simple stitch. It gives really beautiful texture and it doesn't take too long to get the hang of it. So here, just as we started with the back post, we're ending with the back post, and then we'll end with a regular double crochet into the last stitch. Okay, so here you're starting to see a little bit more. See how our front post double crochets are lining up and our back post double crochets are lining up. It makes a really great texture, and there's lots of different ways that you can use this technique to get different looks. So I'm going to show you a couple examples. This is my Dakota beanie. It's a cabled beanie, but you can see here I've used back post double crochet here and front post and front post double crochet front post double crochet and front post treble crochets to make the cables, to make them pop out. So you can see how you can make your certain stitches pop forward and some pop back. Here's my Colby hat. This is another one that uses back post double crochets to kind of make it look like it's going back, and the front post double crochets to make those little bubbles come forward. So there's so many great ways that you can use this stitch. It's really versatile. It's a great way to use to create ribbing without having to attach a separate piece. You can just continue working on it. It can be done on the ends of sleeves, the ends of like the bottom of the hem, or even around a collar. I hope that you all enjoyed this tutorial. I'll put some links in the description below to the photo tutorial on the blog, and don't forget to like and subscribe.